Welcome to Ghosted and Roasted, the podcast about all things dating with a comedic twist. Today we have a special guest, a sexpert, if you will, Goodie Hendrixson.
Whoop whoop. Here I am.
Yes. So, can you start by telling us a little bit about yourself?
No.
Okay.
Just kidding. My name is Goodie Hendrixson. I'm a certified sexologist with the American Board of Sexology. I am
Cool.
currently in a graduate program for sexual health at the University of Minnesota. I am the director of the Good Sex Institute, which is a sex education company that I founded. I am also the founder of the Offline Collective, a phone-free social club that launched January 2026.
Wow.
Yeah, and I'm just out here doing the thing for myself, trying to make life fun because we are in the end of days.
The end of days? What do you mean?
Well, we're going to hell immediately. I mean, we're already there. Like, shit is bad. And it's like, well, I might as well go and do shit on my own terms. And that's what I've been doing as one of the 300,000 Black women who've been laid off from their job. So I've just decided to pursue whatever I wanted to.
Cool.
hmm
Wow. Okay. Sounds like fun. But what'd you do before?
I was a project manager for a financial tech company.
Okay.
Yeah, I made really good money.
Wow.
Yeah. They laid me off. I'm going on 2 years actually of being unemployed, like being self-unemployed, I guess. I've been doing my own thing for the last 2 years almost, but I
Well,
got laid off the day after the eclipse in 2024.
whoa.
I took that Monday off to go to an eclipse party. And then when I logged on to work the next day, I was like, why is everybody's Teams bubbles gray? Like it just said like unavailable. And then I had like a email that said like meet with the HR business partner. I was like, oh,
So essentially, your job ghosted you.
it did. It did. And then when like I got on the meeting and then my boss was like crying with the HR manager and she's like, yeah, they cut our team and this is your last day. I was like, well, then I negotiated my severance because they were like, we're only going to give you a month. And I said, no, you're going to give me 6. And then they gave me 3.
Okay, well, good for you for
Yeah.
negotiating.
If you didn't know, you can negotiate your severance. That is something you can do.
Wow, I love it.
Mhm.
Also, unrelated, your glasses are so cute.
Thank you. And their prescription.
That's awesome. Oh shoot, I should have grabbed mine. I just got
Press
them on
pause. We're going to go get her glasses.
Really?
I mean, if you need them.
Okay. You think they're maroon?
They look like the same color. Oh, now I see they're translucent a little bit. But I think it's the color theory of the bouncing off of the lights in the jacket. They look like the color of your shirt.
You know what? Maybe that's why I picked them. Like oh man, I'm out of breath. I just did 2 flights of stairs.
There you go.
But anyway, yeah, I feel like I accidentally pick stuff that just kind of picks up on other colors. Maybe it's the Libra in me.
A Libra, that's September?
October.
October. Okay.
We look for balance.
Oh, the scales.
Mhm.
The justice lady.
Yes.
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
I don't know
Or is
about a
it
lady. It's just a scale.
maybe I'm just thinking of the judicial system and the lady that's holding the
Yes.
scale. Okay.
I think you are. But
Okay.
anyway. Yeah.
Cheers.
Cheers. So yeah, we got our wine, we got our bourbon, living it up. All right, so we kind of got sidetracked there when I.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. I'm loving it. But is there anything else you want to add about yourself?
I don't have any children. I want to make that very clear.
Why do you want to make that very clear?
Just in case anyone thinks that I have a child that I'm raising at home. I don't. I have a dog. He's an only child.
So this is your new version of your dating app profile, the podcast.
Okay.
Okay, so I feel like that's why we're coming full circle right now.
Yes.
I love it. So you're single.
I am single. I
How's
don't know if
that?
I'm ready to mingle.
Why not?
It's just easier to be single.
It really is.
Like I don't have to make time for like a new person. I know that sounds crazy,
No, it doesn't.
but what I mean by that is because I make time to make new friends all the time.
Yes.
But it's just the romantic part of it that is so it depends it make it okay, how do I want to say this? It requires so much energy and I just don't have the desire to do that.
Why do you think it requires so much energy? Could it be that they're the wrong people?
No, because just, and I know this is a general statement, but men are dumb. And I show up and I can say exactly, this is what I desire
Mhm.
and this is what I want. And these are my deal breakers.
Mhm.
I make it very easy for any partner romantically.
Mhm.
And what I find is that when you show up with a plan already for somebody to follow, they aren't really receptive. That has been my
Mm.
experience.
Okay.
And they try to change things. And I'm like, why are you
Mm.
trying to change something that I said this is what it is, right?
Mhm.
So that has been my experience. And to your point, it could have been the people that I was choosing, the people that I was attracted to. But at this point, I have multiple businesses that I'm trying to launch and cultivating relationships with people, networking with people. I'm really focused on like professional things.
Mhm.
And I don't desire to get married unless it's transactional. I'll marry for money and I'll marry for citizenship.
Wait, for them to give you for you to give.
Yeah. So if you are a citizen of another country,
Oh,
so
interesting.
like if you hit me up and you are, a citizen of Amsterdam or Denmark or something, and then we get married, now I have dual citizenship there, and now you have dual citizenship here. That's a really great transaction.
Interesting. Wow. So you're just looking to negotiate and make sure it's a win-win for everybody.
Because at the end of the day, marriage is a contract.
I
Why
mean,
not treat it like a business?
oh my goodness, I'm loving this. Dang. So what if you were actually going to put together a contract, or let's say prenup or whatever, for marriage? What would be written on that?
Um, the citizenship thing is definitely, if we're doing for citizenship, yeah, that's, let's make that very clear. This is what we're doing. But also, it would be nice though if we actually liked each other and loved each other and like we had good sex and we aligned politically. I don't adhere to any religion, so that would be kind of important to me. I don't want any kids. If you do have kids, I would prefer that they're already grown.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not interested in,
Raising.
not even that. I mean, just I don't care for that. So
I feel like I don't care for baby mama drama, so I don't know if you're including that in your things you
well, it's
don't
not
care.
even baby mama drama. Like for me, it's just like, and also I like older men. So it's like, if you are 55, you should not have a child that's not grown already.
Fair.
Like
Yeah. So how much older are we talking? What's your age range?
there's no limit.
What's your minimum?
My age.
Okay.
I don't.
Are we allowed to know what that is or no?
No, I'm 37.
Okay.
Like maybe 35, but I'm really not interested in anybody younger than me.
Fair. I feel
So
like the maturity level just plateaus.
yeah, and if I'm just on vacation and you're a little young hot thing on an island,
Mhm.
great, we'll have a good time.
Mhm.
But if we're talking about something serious, yeah, I need some maturity.
Fair. Honestly, me too.
Yeah, how old are you?
31.
31.
Mhm.
So do you have a minimum, maximum?
Ooh. My minimum is uh, like late 20s, but that's like a maybe because I've dated. I, so I recently got a boyfriend.
Oh, congratulations.
Thank you. But prior to that, when I was like considering dating people, people in their 20s just feel so immature to me, and you can just tell. You can talk to them usually and just tell their whole vibe. Now, I don't want to lump everyone into one category, but that's pretty common. So let's say about my age too, 30,
Okay.
31, whatever. And then, I mean, my current boyfriend's in his mid 40s, so
Okay.
I guess that's cool too. I mean, there was, this is so weird. There was an 82-year-old that was trying to make some moves on me, and I was not interested.
Mm.
Yeah,
But
but
what did he have to offer you?
not enough.
Oh, okay.
An
Well.
egg roll is not enough. But
Okay.
but also
Okay.
I'm not a gold digger. I don't. The thing that's important to me is financial communication and not being a dumbass with your money.
Mhm.
But I don't go seeking people that just have really good jobs or trust funds or something. Like I don't do that. Instead, I just kind of try to get to know people and see who they are as a person.
Mm-hmm.
And if they're kind to other people,
Mm-hmm.
they're not an egotistical asshole,
Yes.
then I'll consider things going forward.
Yeah, I agree with all of those things. I'll tell you something. I have a
What?
mentor, and
Okay.
she is a highly successful woman. She has built herself up. She's a 7-figure woman. And she's the one who kind of instilled in me, like, don't marry for love. She was like, if you do marry for love, it
Really?
should be your second marriage. Or, you know what I'm
Oh.
saying? She was like, your first marriage should be, XYZ. And it's not that I don't believe she's coming from like a place of like gold diggery, or even I don't feel that way, because I mean, I'm a pretty financial stable person.
Mhm.
Um, I think there's just a thing of matching. Well,
Mhm.
first off, like being evenly yoked, and I hate that I'm using that term because.
Say what that means, cuz
So I grew up in church, even though I don't associate myself with religion anymore. But
mhm.
it's just like being equally yoked means that you guys are just at the same level.
Okay.
That's it. So whatever you want to say, same level, spiritually, financially, emotionally, physically, mentally, just
Mm.
all of those things.
Yeah.
So that's what evenly yoked means. But for me, all those things matter. Like, do you have any introspection about yourself?
Mhm.
Like, that's the huge part of it.
Yeah.
Um, and oh, sorry, that's the alarm to feed my dog. It's his dinner time.
Did you feed him?
I gave him like a little snack before I left the house. But I don't want to feed him real dinner, because then if he has to poop and then I'm not home.
I understand.
Yeah.
Completely.
So
Yeah, my
sorry.
dog. No, that's okay. It's like dinner time for my dog too, but he is at the neighbors, so he'll be fine until later.
Um.
So evenly yoked.
Yeah. So.
Is it like YOKED? How do you even spell that?
Yeah. Like a yeah. Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Cool. Like joked with a Y. Got it.
Yeah. I think yeah.
I'm gonna Google this while you're talking.
Because I haven't opened the Bible in a very long time. It's probably been at least what year is it? 2026.
Mhm.
I probably haven't opened the Bible since like 2010.
Yes, it's spelled like that.
Yes.
Cool.
Just checking.
And I'm thinking, I think you and I are similar. We both grew up like in church households, and then I don't really go to church much either. The last time I went was when my friend came to town, and I got the flu. So I was like, okay, this is a
church
sign.
is gross. Well, yeah. I mean, I grew up. My dad was an associate pastor. I grew up in church every Sunday. We were the family church on Sunday, choir rehearsal Tuesdays, Bible study Wednesday, vacation Bible school for the kids through the summer.
Mhm.
Like, we were those kids. And I will say, like, I had fun in church, like, as a child. And then like once I got older, and then like my parents bought me a car, and I was like, I really don't need to go to church. I still kept going to church probably up until my mid-20s.
Mhm.
But then like my mom died, and then my brother died, and then my other brother died, and he
Oh
died
my
in a
gosh.
church. And I was just like, hmm.
What happened in the church?
Well, he was a minister of music, and his
Okay.
heart stopped working while he was at work.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah. And then we had his funeral in that same church.
Oh.
But I
Wow.
mean, it was still like the people who, the family that runs that church is like literally my family. So it wasn't like no ill will towards them or the church or anything. It was just my conviction with religion and God.
Wow.
So
Yeah.
I just walked away from it with a lot of anger, like, well, fuck you, God. You killed my brother in church, like that's fucked up. And then I don't know. I just started asking a lot of questions, and at the end of the day, I'm like, oh, Christianity is the religion of my ancestors' oppressors. Why would I be following this?
I feel that, and I don't have an answer for you. That's a really complicated topic for another podcast.
Yeah, no. Well, I mean, that's just how I am. But again, even yoke, like I would want somebody to kind of be on that same wavelength, where I still do have some principles of Christianity, like not killing someone. I feel okay. Thou shalt
Yes.
not kill.
Yeah.
Thou shalt not steal.
Yeah. I'm with you there.
Like
it's like the moral compass of Christianity for sure.
minus the oppression part.
I
Yeah.
feel that.
Yeah.
So let's take this back to dating. If someone else is religious or Christian or any religion, does that turn you off?
It doesn't turn me off. Because I had an ex who was Muslim. Well, who I mean, for the most part, to me, he pretended to be Muslim. I mean, he didn't eat pork. I will say, like, he was steadfast on not eating pork.
Mhm.
But during Ramadan, we were still eating. He was eating during the day. Like, we was doing off my face.
Oh
Like,
my god.
not very Muslim-like behavior. You
Yeah.
know what I'm saying?
Whoa.
So, yeah, you can say you're religious, but are you really?
Mhm.
So it doesn't really make that big of a thing for me. But if you're like, oh, I have to be in church every Sunday, and it's like, well, sometimes I want to do a brunch, and you are just so steadfast on making sure you're in church on Sunday, then we just aren't aligned.
That's fair. Hmm. A lot to think about there.
Oh,
So,
excuse me.
oh, you're good. I'm sorry if it's the bourbon or whatever.
No, it's my acid reflux.
Oh, what do you do to fix that?
I take Protonics every day. It's like a prescription grade above Prilosec.
Does bourbon like still like make it fluctuate acid reflux or no?
Yeah, alcohol is really bad for you when you have acid reflux.
Okay, good to know.
Hmm.
Well, I might have Tums.
No, it's okay.
um,
Thank you, though.
you're welcome. Okay, so when you pick people that you're dating,
Mm-hmm.
do you find them on apps? Do you find people in the comedy scene? Do you find people in the audience? How do you find your people?
I mean, there was a period where I was definitely on the apps. I haven't been on the apps in a good, I don't know, probably since spring of last year. When I started 75 Hard, I got off the app. So that would have been April of last year. I haven't been on the app.
Okay.
But it was always off and on with the apps anyway. I feel like anybody who's ever been on an app gets app fatigue, like dating app
Oh
fatigue. So
yeah.
you're just like, oh my God, I need to get this off of my phone.
Mhm.
So yeah, but I was just like, I'm doing 75 Hard. I don't need to be trying to date, whatever. But yeah, definitely on the apps in the past. I mean, also in real life, going out, meet somebody, getting a number. Um,
Going
Dating
out to
somebody in a comedy scene? No, hell no. Never, no.
Can you elaborate on why?
Gross. No.
I
Like,
I feel like most comedians in the scene do not have their shit together. Do you agree with that?
what I will say is that I have not come across a comedian that I consider a contemporary that I would be interested in dating.
When you say consider a contemporary, what do you mean?
Like a peer,
I see.
like someone who I would even outside of if they didn't do comedy, if they had another hobby, if they were just golfing and then whatever. Still no.
Why?
Just cause like ugh, no.
What do you want to do in your spare time with them? And then do you want to have time apart where you're doing your own things?
Yes, yeah, having time apart is essential
Yeah.
for me in a relationship.
So what does it matter if it's golf?
Well, I'm just saying, like, if they're other, it doesn't matter if they were a comedian. Just I don't care what their hobby is. It's just like the answer is no. Yes.
So if they have a hobby, no.
I mean, yeah, you should have a hobby,
Okay.
but I was just using it as an example, like on the opposite of comedy.
Okay. So basically, no comedians
Correct.
and probably no golfers.
No, yes, golfers.
Yes, golfers.
Yes, golfers.
Okay.
Yes, golfer.
Any other hobbies that are okay in your book?
Um, I would love to go hunting because I am very interested in like hanging a deer from a tree and like gutting it and like watching all of the guts and stuff spill out and like just being able to say I've seen somebody do it or I've done it and I have like that skill. So like hunting, that would be fun. I would like to, golf. Like that's a fun thing to do. Like just out on the green, you're drinking, having a good time in your golf cart, just a
Mm-hmm.
good time. Somebody who likes to RV. I went to the RV and boat show. Also, if you have a boat, that's another one of my favorite. I got on the boat so many times last year. I put it on the universe at the beginning of the summer. I was like, I need to be on somebody's boat. And literally the next day, a homegirl was like, "Hey, do you want to go on this boat?" And then I ended up becoming friends with the dude who owns the boat. So every time he would hit me up, like, "Do you want to come get on the boat?" So I got on that same boat last year, like 7 times over the summer. It was
I
great.
love it. Take me with you, girl.
Oh yeah, this year it's going down.
Oh shoot, I
Um,
gotta get on my 75 soft or something.
I mean, it's just us, it's just us. It's just us girls. But yeah, boating, RVing, the RV show. Wow, RVs are really good and really nice. So I wouldn't mind like taking a road trip in an RV with somebody, but like
Okay.
hire a driver so we can still
Ooh,
have a good time. And it was also a good place. I met a couple of guys at the boat and RV show.
cool.
So
Wow.
mhm.
I love this. You're just telling me all kinds of stuff that I did not expect to hear today. Also, why is this the second time I've heard someone talking about skinning a deer in the past like 2 weeks? That's crazy.
Well, I fear that we might be having to resort to getting our own game
Oh
fairly
gosh,
soon.
I hope not. I like living 2 minutes from the grocery store.
I mean, but I feel like you live in an area that probably has deer running around
Oh
pretty
yeah, we do,
rapidly.
but not enough to feed all these people around here.
Well, you're not worried about other people. You worry about you. You put you a deep freezer and have your deer meat.
Oh, that's giving me PTSD from my childhood. My grandpa hunted and he skinned a deer, but he was very old at this time and he did not skin it perfectly. So there were tiny little hairs stuck to this deer meat that was cooked and everything. And my childhood brain's like, let's eat food. And then I took a bite and I was like, that is
Oh, was
disgusting.
your grandpa's sight not good? He couldn't
Yes,
see.
he was
Okay.
losing. I don't think he. I think he was like one of those guys. It's like I don't need to go to the doctor unless it's absolutely necessary. He
Hmm.
didn't have that accent. I don't know where that came from. But
I mean, I feel like people just do that when they talk about old people.
that's fair. Gosh, I gotta work on that. But whatever.
Okay.
Give everyone their own accent. In my family, none of them are real. They probably just sound like a less basic version of this white girl accent.
Girl.
But anyway, so yeah, it was super gross. The moral of the story is skin your deer properly, and if you are going blind, have somebody else do it for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
So, but anyway, I'm getting off track here.
Sorry.
No, you're good. Is there anything that you want to bring up right now?
I did bring something.
Okay.
So last night here in Columbus, I went to a sex ed trivia
Where?
at Cavan's Irish Pub. It's a gay bar on the south side of Columbus.
Sounds fun.
And they had a sex ed trip. Like they do trivia, I believe it's every week. But the one they did last night was sponsored by the Outreach Wellness Center.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like safe sex company that advocates for safe sex. They do STI testing, STD testing. They
Amazing.
give prescriptions for PrEP. If you don't know what PrEP is, it is a drug that you take in order to prevent the spread of HIV.
Oh,
And because I got STD tested last night, I took advantage of the free testing.
amen.
And I stay on top of my testing. I recommend people to get tested every once a quarter, so 4 times a year. I go January, April, September, no, October. No, am I messing it up? When is January,
January.
February, March, April,
Yep.
May, June, July, August, September. That's what it is. Yeah,
Okay.
October. Yeah, I had to count that out of my brain.
Cool.
Yeah, so I just had my test done in January, but I was just like, well, it's free and y'all giving out free vibrators. And
I love that.
this is what I got.
Ooh. Should
The
we?
Satisfier Pro. I haven't opened it yet, so let's open it together.
Okay.
Okay. Now this is a rose which has liquid air technology, air pulse vibrator, full silicone, waterproof, and it's travel size with a new cap. Oh, you put a cap on the suck part.
Wait. Show me. I'm a visual learner. Oh. Uh.
That's interesting.
Do you? Why?
Because it's just been in my car, so I haven't investigated this
Do
any
you
further.
put the cap on it to protect it when you're not using it, or do you put the cap on it?
Oh, and it has an app.
Oh, liquid air technology. So maybe you
Okay, here we
put
go.
liquid in it, and then it blows the liquid up against the cap.
Okay.
What? Okay, so
Liquid air technology, air pulse, waterproof. Remotica stories? ambient stimulation, chat function, vibration creator, remote control, playlist stimulation, 100% data security, and an O booster.
Can I like
Okay.
retroactively get one of these from trivia night?
I mean, maybe I will say I am an ambassador for the Lion's Den, which is an adult toy store here in Columbus.
Oh, I'm familiar.
And if you use my code Goodie15, you can
Oh.
get 15% off your purchase. Maybe they have one of these, the Satisfier Air Pulse vibrator.
Can you use your code every time you shop there?
It's online.
Oh, it's only online. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Ooh.
Okay.
Do
All right.
you need me to grab scissors or something?
No, I am a strong lady, I believe.
We'll love it.
There we go. Okay. Oh, I wonder if it's charged. Do you think it's charged?
Probably
Maybe
somewhat.
not.
Ooh.
Oh, it is charged.
Okay. Put it next to your mic. Let them hear.
Does it have speeds? How do I turn it up? Oh.
I can hear that from the other side of the couch. Oh my Lanta, that thing's gonna get intense.
It keeps going.
How
I wonder how many speeds it has. It doesn't say.
That thing's wild.
It's still going.
Okay. Wow.
Okay, is that the highest?
I'm impressed. What's this thing called?
This is the Satisfier Air Pulse vibrator.
Dang. Can I touch it?
Yeah. Oh,
Okay.
wow. Oh, she's going to do some damage.
Yeah.
Okay, wait. Okay, and this has a cap. So you can, I guess, cap it off.
I think it said it had liquid air technology. Do you put liquid in it, cap it,
I
and
think
then
it
like,
just
flows
means
through?
like the smoothness of the pulse.
And it also says
It's liquid. Well, how do you put this on here?
May I see? If you
Yeah,
can.
go for it.
I think you do. Oh.
It doesn't seem to. I mean, it says that it just sits on there. I don't know.
I mean, I think maybe you just have to push really hard, but no.
Yeah. I mean, it's not like I'm ever going to need that cap. You know.
I guess we'll have to investigate this after the show. Oh wait. Oh nope. Didn't stay. I'm trying really hard.
Okay, I'm super excited about this now. I have a date tonight.
I kind of got it on there.
Oh yeah.
I think you got to push.
Oh, maybe if I put the sucker on, it'll suck the cap down. What do you think?
Okay. So, all right. So.
Oh yeah, it's sucking it in.
That's so interesting. Huh. I've never seen one like that. So. So do you have a favorite type of toy?
Oh, clitoral suckers every time. So anything that's gonna suck my clit. So my favorite toy right now, I have a Womanizer Pro 2, I think is what it's called. And it's a huge toy. Like it's not huge, but it's like curved like this, and it has like a sucker like this, but it's more pointed, and like I can just like rest it against my labia.
It's curved how?
It's like curved like this.
So, okay.
Like just imagine this as the toy, and I can just lay it like this. No hands. And
you can lay it
and it's just sucking on my clit. And I'm just laying there and I'm just holding my phone, watching a gangbang or whatever I'm watching. Or like gay, like I love like gangbangs or like gay porn because it's just so many. I love. Okay, I hate it. I'm attracted to men, which I hate because they're my natural predator. But I just love it.
Wait, elaborate. They're your natural predator?
Yeah, they hate us.
Why, you think?
Because they want to be us.
Ooh, hot take.
Isn't that hot?
Yeah.
No.
Ooh, I mean, I can see that. So,
I will say this.
Okay.
I saw a video on social media of a guy, and he said something that really kind of made sense of a lot of things to me.
Okay.
Which was, women hate to see a male baddie. And I was like, a male baddie?
Does that exist?
He was one, and he was wearing that very proudly. And there were a lot of men in the comments. This was like a pretty viral video, and I feel like virality is kind of subjective now because something can have 20 million views and you've never seen it.
Mm-hmm.
So just the section of the internet that I'm on, this was very viral.
Hmm.
Um, and I mean, we have hundreds of thousands of comments of men saying, "Yeah, women hate this. Like they hate to see somebody better than them and stuff like that."
Ooh.
And I'm like, why is it a competition? But also, why do you want to be a man baddie? That's
Yeah, I don't like the
weird.
competition aspect either. That's a
Yeah.
turn off.
Yeah.
So, okay. We talked toys a little bit, but I want to back up because you were talking about safe sex, STI stuff.
Yeah. Safe sex is great sex.
Amen. So, how do you get men to get tested?
I don't get a man to do anything he doesn't want to do. But if you want,
Mm-hmm.
where's your my chart?
Yes.
It's just that simple. Actually, I was just in Jamaica for Christmas, and I went to the Hedonism Resort, which is a clothing optional resort, and it
Oh.
also has a reputation for being very like sex forward.
Okay.
And a lot of people go there to play out many adult fantasies.
Hmm.
Um, and it's one of my favorite vacation destinations. My last time there in December was my fifth time going. My plan is to go every year until I die. Like I love going there. It is such
Cool.
a it's just like a fantasy land, and it's just such a good time. You just naked and you fucking and you meeting people from all around the world, and it's just a good time. And the last time I was there, I'm like, yeah, I had a hit list, right? Of like, I was like, ooh, I was there for 6 days, and I
Mm-hmm.
was like, okay. Over the course of these 6 days, I had a list of the men that I was interested in that I wanted to.
Ooh.
I was like, okay. But then the list got shorter and shorter and shorter because when I would be like, "Oh, I'm interested," and we would have a conversation and things were still going well, and I'm like, pull my phone, I'm like, "Oh, here's my chart," and then I'll be like, "A my chart? What's that?" Or, "Well, do you have your test results?" "Oh yeah, here they are. They're from June." It's December.
Ooh.
Like, I got tested right before I left. So
Mm-hmm.
even though I came, like, I mean, I came back, I got tested in January because I already had that scheduled. But when I go there, I get tested right before I left. And I'm not saying I got tested right before I left because I engage in unsafe behavior, but I want to show up as not a concern. Because
Yes.
anybody that I play with, we're going to use protection. Period. That is non negotiable.
Amen.
So for me, it's just like, let me see that you are a safe person.
Mm-hmm.
And over the course of the days that I was there, my list kept getting shorter because I'm watching them engage in behavior that is unsafe.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like, damn, I gotta take you off the list. Like I see you on the side of the pool, getting your sucked by like 5 different women, but I've seen these 5 different women suck 5 different, and then I've also seen these women have unprotected sex with 4 different men. So just by proxy, I'm no longer interested because that's a risk
Mm-hmm.
for me. So as much as I'm like, ooh, he's so fine, and his so big, and I want him to put me on the beach on this beach chair. No,
Damn. So apparently that resort needs STI testing.
no, they don't.
No?
People can do what they want to do because regardless of we're at this resort or if we downtown in Short North, it doesn't matter. Like the behavior will be the same. If you're the type
Mm-hmm.
of person who participates in that type of behavior on vacation, I don't think it's unreasonable to believe that you participate in similar unsafe sex practices at home.
Fair. Hmm. So other than getting tested consistently, what other recommendations do you have as a sexpert?
I mean, if you want to stay on top of it, I mean, it can be tedious to continue to get tested every time you have sex with a new person. But I mean, if you want to show up as a trusted person, like, hey, here are my results, or you go get tested together. Again,
Mm-hmm.
there are a lot of resources where you can go get tested for free.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so yeah, just practice safe sex to your comfort level. You always use condoms, use dental dams, minimize like saliva exchanging, genital fluid exchanging. Like you can take baby steps or, drastic steps on
Mm-hmm.
however you want to approach it. But
That's fair.
yeah.
I feel like I was talking to a friend recently, and she's been having this issue with this guy because he keeps, every time they hang out, he keeps being like, I want to get together with you, and making it really obvious. And she's like, well, I need your test results. And he won't do it. And I told her, okay.
Got my acid reflux going. Oh my God. I mean,
I was like, why? Tell him bye. No one's cute enough for that.
yeah. So my whole thing is no orgasm is worth your life. Period.
Mm.
Period. And a lot of that comes from my older brother. And again, this kind of plays into the religious aspect. My
Mm-hmm.
brother came out to my parents when he was 16, and because they were so Christian, they kicked him out of the house.
Oh no.
And over the course of him being like a homeless street youth, he contracted HIV.
Oh no.
So when he came out to me and my other siblings, like telling us, like, not him coming out as gay, but because we had already known, when he came back into the fold of the family a couple of years later, when he was 18, 19, and told us, like, I'm HIV positive, and this is what happened. Like, these are things I had to do to feed myself, clothe myself, house myself, and this is where I'm at now. I mean, I completely blame my parents for this, but he kind of instilled in me, like, you be safe,
Mm-hmm.
right? You know what I'm saying? And
Yeah.
I know that I sound like one of those people, like, oh, because this is something that happens to somebody in my family, I feel so strongly about it, but it really shouldn't be like that.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you should want to just protect yourself in general.
Amen to that. Seriously, like, I'm just, I've drunk Blair has made some decisions over time that
Mhm.
are not what sober Blair would like, but
Mhm.
overall, like, I try to get tested between every person,
Mhm.
and I just, I don't want to deal, and I feel like it sucks that it sometimes takes extreme situations happening, or just shitty situations happening, that gets people to open their eyes and actually be considerate enough of not only other people but themselves and their health.
Yeah, it is. I mean, and it's, as a person who is building this business based on advocating for safe sex and safe sex education and just sex education in general.
Mhm.
I really think people minimize how important it is to stay safe with sex, because it's like, oh, I could just get a shot in my ass and then I'm good to go.
Mm.
But then I need you to consider that then one day, if you keep getting chlamydia, there's going to be a day where you become antibiotic resistant,
Oh.
and then what, right? Like, then it's just going to become a super bug, and it's going to be super fucking hard for anybody to get rid of.
Ooh.
And it's like, you be smart about it, you know. And in the same breath, though, I want to destigmatize STDs in general, STIs in general. Like, yeah, sometimes it happens,
Mhm.
but that should also motivate you to make smarter decisions, safer decisions, healthier decisions.
Mhm.
And that's kind of where I'm coming from with that. So, like, in your friend's case, she needs to leave that man alone. And then if he does ever show up with results, because this is a new thing, now you can use AI to create fake negative results. You can get a fake my chart built. You can do a whole bunch of fake shit when it comes to sexual health with AI.
I do not like hearing that.
So if somebody sends you results, look up the doctor, look up the address, look at call the phone number, whatever information that is on there that's identifiable from wherever they got the test, if a lab, whatever, look it up.
I think make them log in front of you.
That is always is my first preference, because here's my biometric login. You see, I'm using my phone, my fingerprint. I'm rolling through the app. I'm pulling up my results. That
Mhm.
is what I did while I was in Jamaica, and that is what I was receiving. Or somebody
Mhm.
would open up an email and be like, "Oh, this is the PDF." Perfect. And then I'm looking at the PDF. Okay, what did it say? Mount Sinai Hospital, and I'm looking it up. What city you say you was from? Where did you get this? And yeah, can it be a bit of a mood killer? Yeah, but are you grown enough to understand that your safety and your health comes first? And then you're like, okay,
Mhm.
now I'm back in the mood because now I know you're safe. Now my guard is let down a little bit more. Like,
Yeah.
now I can be super nasty with you. You
Yes.
know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
So, and like, that was like a big thing where it was like these two guys, I was like, oh, we're gonna have a threesome. And then neither one of them had a mic chart. I was like, well, no threesome for me. Like,
So, have you done one before?
I have with they were cousins.
In both guys? How was that?
It was a lot of fun.
Can you? I can't. I've never done it. Can you help me visualize this with two guys?
Well, yeah, you suck dick. I don't think it's that difficult.
At the same time.
At the same time.
Okay, then I can totally visualize.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Don't they call that like London Bridge or something?
I mean, that if they're Eiffel Tower, where it's like the guys are like doing this to each other and like it's a triangle.
Wow.
But ours wasn't that involved. We were just all. It was like kind of lazy laying sideways.
Oh my gosh!
But it was still a good time.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Oh, I just love that you're so open to talk about stuff too, because it's just so refreshing. Because I just know some people that just won't talk about anything. It's like, let's just be real.
I mean, we are sexual beings. And I mean, now technology is accessible in a way where now people who couldn't have certain types of sex are able to have that type of sex now. Like, I went to the sex club once and I saw this guy. He had one leg.
Okay.
And he was with two women.
He didn't. Normally guys have
Excuse me.
three though, so he didn't at least have two.
Let me tell you something. Let me tell you. And he was like on those like long-term disability crutches where it has like the armbands.
Okay.
Instead of like being in a wheelchair, he had like those crutches
Mm-hmm.
that have the handles like here. So he was like walking with his one leg, but he had two beautiful women with him.
Okay.
And I was like, oh, so interesting to see, you know, a differently able person here with these two women. And then fast forward maybe an hour, I'm walking past one of the rooms and he's in there out of them girls.
Oh.
His was huge. So like I said, he came in there with one leg. No, he had two. He had two legs. And I was like, and he was just, I stood there and watched for probably a good 15 minutes. It was impressive.
Wow.
It was impressive, yeah.
I'm sure you left before they were done.
Yeah, because I went to go do my own thing, but I was just like, whoa.
Lord.
Yeah, I mean, it turned me on. I was like, oh, now I have to now. So.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I'm assuming that's one of the ones I've heard about in Columbus.
Yeah, there used to be a couple more, but some of them closed. But yeah, there are a few here that I like to go to in Columbus. But every time I'm out of town somewhere, I always try to find a sex club. And
how do you find them?
SLS.com. S as in Sam, SL as in Lima, SLS.com. And it's like
what does that stand for?
That's a good question. I don't remember. Where's my phone? I can't remember what it's
Google.
called. I feel like it's something lifestyle.
SLS.com. Let's see what people.
Swinger lifestyle.
That's probably it, because it's the website is not giving me. It could be social or something, swinger or whatever.
I think it's swinger lifestyle, maybe.
Oh, there's a member login and everything.
Yeah. So you log into there and then you could just put in wherever you are and it'll show you events that are going on nearby, clubs that are nearby, wherever you are. So whenever I'm out of town, I'll visit somewhere or look up a party or something and attend that.
Cool. Okay.
Yeah.
So this conversation's just been fun and I've been enjoying it, and we probably need to wrap up in the next like 2 to 10, 15 minutes, whatever, so we can decide whatever feels right at the moment. But so I have some like random questions.
Rapid fire?
What? Yeah, rapid fire.
Okay.
So where's the weirdest place you've ever hooked up?
The weirdest place I ever hooked up.
Or most unique.
I mean, I will say when I was at the at Hedonism in Jamaica a couple years ago, maybe like 2 or 3 years ago, and it's not unique or anything, but like this situation was kind of funny. We were fucking in the sand, and like the sand like really was fucking our knees up. Like it was like really rough. And then like it was like a group of people watching. And then one of the ladies brought over like a beach mat and was like, I know this sand is really rough. She was like, here you go. Y'all should just get on top of this. And then I was like, oh my God, thank you, girl. And then we started on top of that. And we were just like on the beach, just like.
First of all, kudos to whoever that girl was.
I mean, she really saved the session.
She's a real one.
Because it started off with us like in the water and kind of just like making out, and then like we kind of got out of the water and like the tide kind of went out, and so we was just like hear me on the beach, and it was just like we were on a towel. You know what I'm saying? Like we got to a towel, but like a towel and sand, you still gonna feel the sand. Like especially you're kneeling.
Mm.
It was just
I like looking at the beach. I don't like the sand in all my crevices.
Yeah, it wasn't like that, but it was just like us kneeling. It was getting like, as much as I'm enjoying this and like the sun is setting, it's all romantical. Like the sand is like ruining it. But that
Mm-hmm.
lady, she brought over like one of those thick rubber like mats. It was like huge, like
That's cool.
the
Oh,
size
like
of
the
like,
ones that float in the water?
yeah, it was like the size of 2 yoga mats. Like it was big.
Dang.
It was like a twin size. Like it was a huge mat with like the pillow on it.
Nice.
It was one of those. So she was like, girl, I know you need this. I looked up to her while he was hitting me from the back. I was like, girl, thank you. And then we got up and we put it down.
Wow.
Yeah.
I didn't even know these places existed.
Yeah.
I'm so living under a rock, but that's okay. Okay, is porn cheating?
No.
Cool. Is there anyone that you've dated that you want to roast right now? And you can roast them later, but you can just say yes or no right now.
Yeah, we'll get back to that.
Okay, deal. How do you like to spice things up in the bedroom?
With another person.
Okay, but like what does that mean? Besides having them there, is there anything that you two could do together? Any ideas that you want to give to our listeners?
Well, I mean, for me, I'm a bit of I mean, not a bit. I am a voyeur and an exhibitionist, so I do like to watch my partner fuck other women. So,
Oh.
and I don't like to be involved. Like, give me a glass of bourbon, and I'll sit in my little cuck chair and just watch. But I still want him to talk to me. Like he'd be like, "You like to fuck her?" And I'm like, "You could do this better, or you could do this." And then I'll be asking her like, is he you good?
Interesting.
Do you like that?" And then also on the flip side, I enjoy the same thing with my partner.
Oh.
Where it's like if I'm having sex with another man, he's like, "Say my name," and I'm
Oh.
saying his name on somebody else.
I didn't know that ever happened. Wow.
So when I say another person, that's what
That
I
makes
mean.
sense. I thought you just meant like one other person, not there could be other people in the room.
Yeah, or group sex.
Okay.
Yeah, having orgies are fun. I do love a good orgy.
What's the perfect number of people?
There's no minimum or maximum.
Well, isn't the minimum at least 3?
Yeah, I mean it's a threesome, but I'm just saying,
Or
like,
4, maybe?
okay, to your point, yes, there's no minimum or maximum. There's no maximum, I should say. Because
Okay.
I mean, if it's just 2 people.
Fair.
But I feel like the more the better. Like it's just a lot happening, and it's just a lot of fun.
You're opening my mind to so many things now.
I'm glad.
I mean, same, because I like to know things, and
Oh my god, learning is very good on you because a lot of people do not like to learn new things.
those people are missing out.
They really are.
Yeah, like I mean, I hope all the men that view this or listen, whatever, learn how to get a my chart set up because
Ask your healthcare provider. They'll give you probably a QR code to scan while you're in the office. And then you'll get notification text messages. Oh, your test results are in.
Yeah. So anyway, all right. Any red flags, beige flags, green flags you can think of?
Well, number one red flag, not wanting to get tested. Crazy.
Ooh, amen.
Um,
That's right. Hey, random dude that hopefully you listen to this, for my friend that I'm not naming right now, get tested. Anyway.
yeah, I second that.
Yeah. Sorry.
And beige flag is just like neutral, like not good or bad.
Yeah, just kind of like stands out to you, kind of quirky, different, whatever, but like not necessarily good, not necessarily bad.
I think video games are neutral. Like as long as it's not crazy, like you're not spending too much time. But like as long as you're not using that in place of in real life interactions with people. So I don't think video games are bad.
Do you think do you think everyday video games is bad? Or if it's limited to a shorter period of time per day, it's okay?
Yeah, like if you have like a 9 to 5 and you come home and you're like, okay, I'm going to just play this game for an hour to decompress from the day, and then you're like, all right, now let me get up and cook dinner and whatever, go to the gym, whatever the case may be. Yeah, like I think that's fine. I think
Cool.
that's like a neutral flag.
Okay.
Green flag.
Mm-hmm.
Therapy. If you go to therapy.
Oh yeah, that is good.
But also, there's a caveat if you are actually applying the tools and using the resources that your therapist is providing you. Because just because you go to therapy, because a lot of people go to therapy and they lie to their therapist. If you're going to therapy and you lie to your therapist, that's a red flag.
Yes.
If you go to your therapist and you're being honest, and then you are utilizing whatever they're giving you, green flag.
What a waste of time if you go and you lie.
People lie to their doctors, their therapists, their healthcare providers. That is so stupid. That is so dumb. The only person you're hurting is yourself.
Yeah. And those around you, actually.
Yeah, because you lying to your doctor about your whatever you got going on, and then you go do some shit that interacts with whatever your doctor has you on, and then boom, you dead, and nobody understands why. Like, oh well, I didn't know that you couldn't eat bananas while you were on this medicine, and here we are eating bananas. But because you lied to your doctor didn't think, oh, I can't give you this because you eat bananas all the time. You know what I'm saying? So
Yep. So don't be a shady piece of whatever.
Yeah, true.
I'm trying to prevent the lowering the volume or bleeping out those swear words, because sometimes they do that.
Okay.
You know, YouTube
I feel like I've been cussing a lot.
That's okay.
Okay.
Did you hear the episode with Layla?
I haven't. Was she cussing a lot?
We were cussing a lot. Okay, so would you rather date someone emotionally unavailable but great in bed, or emotionally available with no sexual chemistry?
I mean, I would say emotionally unavailable because I've already done that.
And
they were good in bed.
And could you see a future with that person, or like a person like that?
No.
Okay.
But if I will walk into that knowing like, oh, this is we talking.
Fair. Okay. All right. Would you rather have amazing chemistry but mismatched goals, or aligned goals with mild chemistry? And I guess it depends for you, probably dating versus married.
Probably aligned goals, medium chemistry, because I will never be in a close relationship or a monogamous relationship. So if our chemistry is mediocre, then that means a lot of my desires can be fulfilled elsewhere, even though we are aligned on lifetime goals.
Fair. Okay. I agree with that, actually. Yeah. Anyway, would you rather fight a lot but resolve things well, or never fight but never talk about issues?
Fight a lot and resolve things well, because I feel like that's fiery sex.
I agree. Although I don't know that I've ever had fiery sex from fighting with someone. But also I avoid drama if I can.
But if we resolve things well, it sounds like,
yeah,
you
can resolve things well. And use one of those little toys.
Yeah, because this would be a sidekick in the bedroom, not really a competitor.
Okay, I want to ask you this just because I feel like you know a lot about these things, and then I'll ask you a couple more questions and we probably should wrap up. But do you find that there's a good stimulator while you're a guy?
Excuse me. Yes.
And do you need to tell me offline, or is there a recommendation you have for everyone?
Oh, well, yes. Okay, I thought you just asked me in general.
No, I'm like,
I mean, even something like this would be great. Like if you're a missionary or getting hit from the back or like laying on your side, like using something like a rose. And also like they have little suckers that are small, like as small as lipsticks.
Is there anything that will stay in place so you don't have to hold it there, or your partner doesn't have to?
Not many literal suckers, but there are types of toys that will lay flat against your clitoris. So if you just want a vibration against your clitoris while you're being penetrated, those do exist where you can like kind of put them actually inside of your lips. So like if this is my middle finger is the clitoris and this is your labia lips. There are toys that fit in under your lips that'll stay in like this and lay against your clitoris and vibrate like against your and stay in there regardless of what position you're in.
Really?
Yeah. So if you're not focused on cooking, then you could get one of those.
Is it a one size fits all?
Not necessarily, because if you don't have like the heavy enough lips, like it's not hooded enough to cover the legs of the toy, like the spring legs of it.
Oh, they're spring. Okay.
It's kind of like, it is kind of like spring loaded a little, so it'll like go in and like kick out a little bit. It comes from this company called We Vibe. So
Okay.
they're the ones that I'm thinking of offline. I mean, off the top of my head. But yeah, you'll put that in. But then if you want, like, you can, again, using a rose or any type of small sucker, you just hold it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay. I appreciate that.
Or your partner can hold, like, if they're hitting you from the back, they can reach down and you can just still be, on all fours, and they're stroking you and having the clitoris sucker holding it on you.
Okay.
Yeah. Or if you are laying flat on your stomach, you can use a sucker, like maybe like the womanizer I was saying, that sits like this. And if you're laying flat, it can kind of stay right there while they're hitting you from the back. If you're on your stomach,
I'm
flat.
assuming if you're doing that, you're probably half on, half off of the bed.
No, you would be fully on the bed.
Oh.
Like if you're laying flat on your stomach, let's think you're like laying flat like a plank like this.
Yeah.
And they're on top of you from behind.
Yep.
But before you lay down, you place it down.
Yep.
And then you're laying on top of it.
Yep.
And so now you're hands free.
I'm just trying to imagine it from the guy's perspective, but obviously I can't.
No, why you worry about them?
I guess I shouldn't be.
As long as the sucker's on you and you're being penetrated to the angle that makes sense for you, sounds like orgasm town is on its way.
Ooh, okay. Well, take note, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so I'll do a couple more, then we probably better wrap up. Would you rather be deeply loved or deeply understood?
Understood.
Okay. Even if you're not really loved?
Well, to be understood is to be loved.
Okay.
Like if somebody just is loving me in their own way, that doesn't make sense for me. Like I want you to understand me. So for instance, my love language is gifts,
Okay.
right? If you understand that, then you're going to show up for me in that way.
Hmm.
And it can be, it could be an extravagant gift. You buy me a whole house. Wow, this is great. This is an amazing gift. Or you show up to my house with a bag of my favorite snacks because you stopped at the gas station on your way home. And you're like, oh, here's your snacks. I know you're on your period. You want something sweet and salty and chocolatey. Here are all your things.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is to be understood.
Mm-hmm.
But if I'm just saying, oh, to love me, okay, you don't cheat on me or beat me. That's not really speaking to me in the way that I want to be loved because you're not understanding my needs.
So, speaking of cheating, so you mentioned how you like to voyeur, or I don't even know if I'm using that or whatever in the right way.
I mean, yeah.
But so, I guess, how does that work as far as being faithful with each other? Is it just like is it an open relationship if you're with someone and you guys want to go to like a sex club or something? Or like, how does that work?
Yeah, so the best thing about being in a relationship is you get to set the parameters of how that relationship works.
Yeah.
So for me, I'm not interested in monogamy because I don't think it's fair for somebody to be your everything.
Okay.
So if me and my partner, where we agree, like these are the things that we are always going to do together, like this is important to us. So example I'm going to use, we go to Olive Garden. Olive Garden is our restaurant. We had our first date there and it was so much fun. We just love Olive Garden so much. We will never go on another date with anybody at Olive Garden.
Oh.
And then now we're open. You better not ever take a bitch to Olive Garden because that is like intimate for us.
Mm-hmm.
So I define intimacy different. Like sex to me, it can be intimate, but for me, it's also like a thrill, like riding a roller coaster. You don't go to Cedar Point and get on the same roller coaster the entire time.
Mm-hmm.
You ride different roller coasters because each roller coaster gives you a different thrill.
Okay.
You may even get on the Ferris wheel because you just want to be lazy and take a break, right? So I think of the way I approach relationships that same way. Like each person that I'm involved with is going to offer something else.
Mm-hmm.
So like I do enjoy emotional monogamy-ish. Like, I can maybe have like a anchor partner and then other partners, or I have different elements of different types of emotions with other partners. I'd have partners that I do certain things with. But it works like that because we define it that way.
Mm-hmm.
So each person I'm with, like, okay, you and I, this is our lane and this is what we do. And you understand that over here, I'm doing this thing. So if I have a partner who is allergic to shellfish, but I want to go get a crab boil,
Mm.
I'm like, okay, well, I'm going to go do this other thing with my other partner and you go eat chicken with your other partner. And that'll be it. We both are not, it's not a compromise in that sense. It's a more of a collaborative effort because neither one of us are losing out on anything.
Hmm. Interesting. I normally just imagined doing that with like a random friend, but that works too. That's kind of, I never thought about it that way.
But also, that's another thing. Like, why do we put so much pressure and stipulation on romantic relationships? You should be able to date your friends because we do date our friends. Like, I'm getting ready to go on a girls' dinner. I'm dating my friends. We're going on a date night, right? Because we all getting dressed up, we getting cute, we're going to be together, we're going to spend time, and we're going to love on each other. And I'll be doing the same thing with a romantic partner. Like, we're going to get dressed up, we're going to go have a meal, and we're going to love on each other.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah. And we only also put the stipulation of being in one on romantic relationships. Like, you don't just have one friend. So why
Mm-hmm.
would you think you can only have one romantic partner?
Hmm.
You don't only have one family member. You know what I'm saying?
I think for the, like, going back to what you mentioned earlier, like the legally binding stuff, like that, it's it. I don't know that there's a system that would allow it to work with multiple. It. I don't know.
All of this is made up.
True.
This is where this marriage is made up. So for me, a person who does not care about it necessarily, like I
Mm-hmm.
said, unless it's transactional and it makes sense for me, because again, I'm looking at it as a contract, it's a business.
Mm-hmm.
Um, then yeah, I mean, the Constitution of marriage, what? This made up thing on this land that was free, and we're paying money to be here. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying? So that's just the way that I think about it. It's just like, I don't have just one friend. I don't have just one parent. I don't have just one sibling. Why do I have to have just one romantic partner? And I just feel like for me, I don't want to be your one romantic partner because I don't want to be your best friend, your lover, your confidant, your lawyer, your doctor, your appointment maker, your cooker, your all of this stuff that kind of falls under the umbrella of, when you married to somebody or you in a long-term relationship with somebody, you take on all of these roles. No, baby, you need to outsource.
I feel like I have considered, if I'm lucky enough, financially and whatnot, I definitely want to outsource some stuff like house cleaning for
Oh
sure.
yeah, no, I've had my cleaning lady since 2017. I love her. Mm,
Mm-hmm.
mm, mm, mm.
Yeah, so leverage is a big, great thing. I don't I love that. I love hearing your perspective because it gives me something new to consider. Like, I've always thought I'd probably get married and it'd just be one person, but I don't know. It's cool to like think about other options.
Yeah, and I don't say this to people to get them to change their minds.
Yeah.
I just say this because this is what I feel passionately about, and this is just how I feel. And to your point, it's like, oh, I never thought about it that way.
Well, I love that you're true to yourself and you're open about it. And I mean, do I think that the way that you live your life is going to be the way that I live my life? I don't know. Probably not, because I, I don't know. I just, you don't know. But I think it's cool, and I had no idea about any of that stuff in general.
Mm-hmm.
Well, some of it, but yeah. So okay, we're gonna wrap this up because
Okay.
you have dinner to get to, and so do I.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any dating advice for the audience, whether it's petty or good?
Dating
Mm-hmm.
advice.
Yep.
Be clear in what it is that you want and what you desire. Your goals, short term, long term. Don't f around. Don't pussyfoot. I think that'll get you further, like, than you think. Don't say what you think the other person wants to hear. That is just so.
Yes. Dumb. So dumb. Be clear. You're right. Continue. Sorry. It's your turn.
No, I mean, like, that's really it. Because it's just a lot of times, like, I show up as me every time,
Mm-hmm.
and it's just frustrating because then people are like, Oh, I thought you were lying.
Well, there are a lot of fake people out there, so I can see where they're coming from. But at the same time, I love that about you. Because you have been the same person every time I've met you.
I don't know how to be anybody else.
Same.
So, and that's another reason why I've kind of opted out of dating, because I'm just like, I can't. I'm showing up as me. This is what I'm very clear. I don't want to be monogamous. I don't want to have kids. I don't want to be married. And I want us to both other people.
You sound like a dream to a lot of guys I've met.
But the reality is, they other people.
They don't want you
Beautiful.
to.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That's insecurity.
Yeah, what's good for the goose is good for the gander, but a lot of men don't adhere to that.
I love it. Okay, so can you tell us where we can find you on social media?
Yes. I would suggest going to my website, goodiehendrixson.com. You can find me on Instagram, at Goodie Hendrixson. I do have my sex education page, Goodie Pussy Yum Yum, and is Pussie. Goodie. Also, Goodie is IE too. GOODIE.
And that's your Instagram too, right?
Yeah, I have 2 different Instagrams, and I'm on TikTok at Goodie Hendrixson.
And Hendrixson spelled
Hendrixson. So like Jimi Hendrix son. Like, yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. And then also you can follow the Offline Collective at Offline Collective Cbus on Instagram. Our next meetup will be February 20th at Honest Friend Brewing on South High in South Side of Columbus. And yeah, but all that stuff is on my website, goodiehendrixson.com.
And is that last event the one where you got that vibrator?
No, that was just at a sex ed trivia that I went to. Yeah.
Okay. So anyway, curious about the events just because I like to go do things. But okay. Well, thank you so much for being here.
Thank you for having me. This was a lot of fun. I feel like time went by really fast.
It did. We got to hang out more.
Yeah.
Anyway, may your dates be great and your red flags be obvious. See you next time.
Cheers to that.
Cheers.